Today we're going to talk about what to do when a potential client rejects you. Those dreaded no's that everyone wants to hear. First, we have to reframe the way we think about no. No just means next opportunity. No does not directly mean no. So if you reframe the way you think about it, then you won't be scared to hear those no's. You'll be wanting to hear those no's because those no's get you closer to those yeses. But no doesn't always mean no. Sometimes no means not right now. Sometimes no means I don't have the money right now. Sometimes no means I'm not sure this is for me right now. No doesn't always mean no. It could turn into something later, but right now it's a no, and you need to understand that has nothing to do with your self-worth. It has nothing to do with your offer. We'll get into that later, but it has nothing to do with you specifically. So understand what the no means and just move on from that. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it deter you. Don't let it stop you from being consistent. Don't let it steal your momentum. So you have to reframe what the no means. No means not right now or next opportunity. Okay. Once you think about it like that, then you're going to have peace with it. You're going to have peace when someone tells you no, and you say, okay, not right now for them, on to the next client. When you think about it that way, then, a no won't stop you in your tracks, and it won't take away your momentum, or it won't, then you won't be scared to reach out to the next person because you're scared of hearing the dreaded word of no. No means next opportunity to me. It doesn't even mean no. I don't even look at it that way anymore. So once you reframe the way you think about it and what it means, then you're able to keep going. So that's number one, reframe the no. Number two, just have a graceful exit. When someone says no, you say, okay, great. Thank you so much for, being honest. You say, be graceful with the exit. Just say, thank you so much for your honesty and getting on this call with me today. I appreciate it. And, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for your success in whatever you're doing. And, you just be graceful with it. You just keep in mind that it leaves the door open that it could turn into something else later, down the line. It's just not right now. So, be graceful with it. If they say no, don't take it personal. It's something that the client usually needs to work through on their end. So, just remember that and close it out gracefully. Don't be upset that they decided not to work with you right now because it could turn into something else later. So that's number two. Have a graceful exit. And then number three, the not now list. Create a list. I have a list of people that have told me, I'm not really ready for this right now. Maybe by the end of the year, I just have too much going on right now. I can't commit to working with you right now because you're going to want your client to commit to working with you. And usually they're going to have to do some things on their end. If they're not committed to actually getting the work done, they're not going to be able to move out of the situation that they're in. And if they're too busy over here to work with you or to, get the work done, do the homework steps that you give them or whatever that is, then that's not going to be a success. You want your client to be able to successfully move from out of this problem into a solution, into, what's better for them on the end after they work with you. So you have to recognize that too. I work with people on LinkedIn. So if they're not willing to do the work on LinkedIn, I don't want to work with them right now because they're not going to be a success story. They're not going to, the money is important, but what's more important is that I'm able to help my client. That's my whole thing. That's my whole purpose. So I don't want to work with you if you're not ready. So create your not now list. When somebody say, check back with me towards the end of the year, write a list and say, check back with them, around November. Just check back in with them and see how things are going at this time. And maybe you can move further, or maybe you could close that book, close that chapter. Either way, follow up. It's money in the follow up. It's clients in the follow up. It's a lot. It goes on in the follow up. So it doesn't always happen on that call, during that call. It's in the follow up later. It could turn into something later. So make sure you create your not now list for everyone that tells you that, and you feel like they really are being sincere. They tell you maybe July, or I'm working on this project, and after July I'll be done. I'll be more open to working with you. Call them back in July, or reach out by DM in July. Don't just leave that lead or not follow up, because it does work in there, and you do get clients booked later when they are actually ready, and that's what you want to work with them when they're ready. So that's number 3. Number 4, don't let the no stop your momentum. You know, a no can hurt. It can feel like you're hitting the wall if you're getting too many, and you will get no's. Especially when you're starting out, you'll get a lot of no's because you don't really have a lot of clientele. You don't have a lot of proof. You may have worked with a couple of people. So, and you don't always know how to close a call. So you're going to get some no's. At first, you're going to get a lot of no's, but don't let that stop your momentum. Just go into it with that mindset that's going to happen. And then you won't come off so needy and desperate. And when you get the no, just move on to the next client. And that's the best way to keep that momentum going, is to move on to the next client. Say, next opportunity. I got to know on this call. That means next opportunity. And move on to the next client. Start that next DM. Start that next conversation. That will help you to keep the momentum going instead of, losing your consistency streak, or keeping you from stopping and going, and then you start thinking about all the things why people are telling you no, that probably doesn't even matter or have anything to do with it, but you start making up all this stuff in your mind. If you just move on to the next client, keep that momentum going, then those thoughts won't even be able to creep up, or even if they do, you can dismiss them by reframing what the no means. So that's number 4. Don't let anything stop your momentum. Keep going. Keep reaching out to the next client. Keep sending that DM. Keep looking at the leads, getting more qualified leads, more, what clients are, what people are your actual client. You just keep going, keep figuring out things that'll keep that momentum going. So that's number 4. And then number 5, of course, manifest abundance. Manifest abundance. Don't think about things on a single client level. You don't want a single client. You want multiple clients. So that one no is not going to mess with your overall goal, because your overall goal is, I want this many clients that I can work with this month. So that one no is not going to stop me from getting this number. And once you look at it like that and think about abundance mindset, abundance of clients, abundance of people you'll be able to help, abundance of people saying yes to you, then, you manifest that. You'll start seeing that. You stop thinking about, I just need to land one client. I just need to land this one client. You start thinking about, I need to land this one specific client. So the more people I talk to, the more no's I get, the more yeses I can get for this specific client, because this is my client. So once you do that and start thinking about, thinking about things on an abundant level, and thinking about more how many clients you need for the month, or however you have it set up. I work with my clients monthly, so I want so many clients that I work with for the month. So just that one no doesn't mean I'm not going to reach my goal. It's just one less person that that I've talked to now, that's going to get me closer to my goal. But I always think about it in a different frame than, I need to get this one client. I think about it as, I need to get so many clients per month. So I need to speak to this many people. And once I think about it like that, that one no won't stop me. That one no won't, deter what I'm trying to do. it'll just give me more momentum to keep going. So that's your five steps for, what to do when a client rejects you. 1, to reframe the no. 2, have a graceful exit. 3, the not now and following up. And 4, don't let a no stop your momentum. 5, abundance mindset. So do those 5 steps, work on those. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Do each level. You have to, once you get through with one step, you have to move to the next step. So it is a process. I want you to realize that. I want you to go into it with the intention of understanding it. And be intentional. Understand that what you're doing is going to turn into this later. It may not all manifest right now, but being consistent with it and sticking with it, it's going to turn into something later. So do those 5 steps. Come back. Let me know what happened. Let me know what you think. Let me know what worked for you best. And I will read every comment and answer every comment, every question you have. So go do this. Go land your clients. Don't let those no stop you. And that's all for this video, guys. Remember, you have to be intentional. So set the intent, expect to receive, and look and believe in the abundance. And if you don't know how to get your first client on LinkedIn, I created the first client checklist. It's a free tool. So download that checklist, work through those steps. Make sure when you download it, go through it in the first 48 hours. It's always about action. Okay? You have to take the action. So download that tool and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.